Welcome to Law Family. This video is helpful to the law students and newly practicing young advocates only. Today, we discuss about the section 61 of BNS Act 2023. Corresponding law is section 120A, section 120B of IPC and section 8 and 24 of BSA Act 2023. Corresponding law is section 10 and section 30 of Indian Evidence Act. Criminal conspiracy. Evidence proof. 1. That the accused agreed to do or caused to be done an act. Second one is that such act was illegal or was done by illegal means, where the act itself is not illegal proof. Where the act itself is not illegal, prove further. Third one is that some overt act was done by one of the accused in pursuance of the agreement. The gist of the offence is the agreement itself, and where the object of the agreement is to do an unlawful act and not to do a lawful act by unlawful means. It is sufficient to specify the unlawful object without specifying the means adopted by all or any of the conspirators to gain the object. Mere evidence of the association is not sufficient to lead to an inference of conspiracy. From the acts and conduct, an agreement can be inferred.
Important point. It is if it is proved that the accused pursued by the acts the same object, often by the same means, one performing one part of the act and the other another part, the same act, so is to complete it with a view to the attainment of the object which they were pursuing, the court is at liberty to draw the inference that they conspired together to effect that object. On a charge of conspiracy, generally evidence of the existence of the conspiracy may first be given before particular facts are proved to show that one or more of the accused took part in it. In cases of conspiracy, direct evidence will be seldom forthcoming, and it is necessary to look at the circumstances to see whether the conspiracy actually existed. Most important point.
Where there are circumstances which are inconsistent with the charge of conspiracy, the charge should fail. The offence of conspiracy is one which requires detailed and specific proof against each of the accused that they individually participated in a particular design to do a particular criminal thing. The prosecution must prove that there is one conspiracy involving all the accused with a unity of will and purpose amongst them all, and not a number of unrelated conspiracies entered into by a different groups of the accused. If a number of unrelated conspiracies only is proved, the trial will be bad for misjoinder of parties under section 262(2) of BNS Act. Corresponding law is section 239 of CRPC. Misjoinder of misjoinder of parties under section 262(2) of BNS Act Corresponding law is section 279 of CRPC.
In a charge of conspiracy, the object of the conspiracy must be proved as laid. Where a particular conspiracy is charged in indictment, a different conspiracy cannot be found. When two or more persons have conspired together for committing some offense, and one or more of them have committed that offense in pursuance of the conspiracy, but others have not, it is possible to charge and they and try them together for the conspiracy as also for the substantive offense. A charge is not bad because it states no definite date on which the accused agreed or the names of persons in respect of whom the conspiracies agreed to commit an offense. Acts done in pursuance of the conspiracy cannot be separately punished unless these acts are separately charged and particularized as required by the BNS Act 2023.
Some more important points. One is, offense of conspiracy is generally hatched in private and in secrecy. Having direct proof in evidence is very rare, and the cases would not have strict standards of proof and can be proved by circumstantial evidence. Circumstantial evidence. Second one is, prosecution should not fail to prove a meeting of minds or an agreement to do a criminal act leads conspiracy of a crime. The relationship between section 61 of BNS Act and sections 8 and 24 of BSA Act 2023 corresponding law is sections 10 and 30 of Evidence Act provides the rules for how to prove the existence of such a conspiracy through evidence and also deals with consideration of a confession made by one accused against other accused jointly tried for the same offense.
Thank you.
Thank you.